Testing, testing. Hello. Just wait for me as I figure out the OBS settings. Testing, testing. Okay. Hello. I think just wait for me as I figure out the OBS settings. Testing, testing. Okay. Hello. I think just wait for me as I figure out the OBS settings. Testing, testing. Okay. Hello. I think just wait for me as I figure out the OBS
What is
settings.
going on? What the?
Testing, testing. Okay. Hello. I think we're trying again. Testing, testing. Testing again. Lower music. Okay, I think I will go with this setting. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hello. All right. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by. I'm working on the Grand Proxia with the updated text right now. Oh, more people are coming in. Oh, Shoku! Hello, Shoku. How are you doing? Is my audio good? I've been playing around with the audio for a bit. Let me know if my voice is a little bit too loud, too quiet, if the music is too loud, too quiet. Shoku knows it's been a hot second since I streamed. To those coming in, hello. I am working on the Lorraine Clarence reimagined proxy tonight. You can see like the art is mostly done, but I forgot to draw like her belts, so I need to work on that and also add whatchamacallit, belts, the text, and like some glowing effects I wanted to add. I'm gonna pull up the. How's everyone doing tonight? Are y'all Grand Archiving? Are y'all ready for PRD? Y'all know I am mildly ready for PRD. I don't think I'm ordering that much in terms of pre-orders for PRD. Well, that being said, I am getting a case. I always get a case. How long do proxies usually take me? It depends. I think on average, the art itself takes around like 8 to 15 hours. Like if I have a really clear vision, like the Ars on the Polaris one that I recently put into production, um that one think I did that in I think I did that 10 to 12 hours. I think I kind of locked in on that one. But the stupid Lorraine Clarence one, I'll probably post a time lapse of it on Twitter later. But like I redrew this Lorraine pose like 15 times, like 15 full times, of which like 3 of them I actually almost completed the lineup for 3 of them, and I scrapped all of them and eventually landed on this one. Shoku is catching up on the spoilers. The spoilers are really good. Did y'all see the Lucia? What? I was surprised she's not Exia. I honestly thought she was gonna be Exia, but I'm very happy. I like her effect. It's definitely for Dante, but I like how it's like you could use it with other people too because it's exalted. Like I don't know what Dex would use Lucia that's not Dante. But yeah, I'm trying to frantically pull up the Lorraine reference on my iPad. Yeah, right now I'm drawing on my Windows PC on Clip Studio, and how I usually draw is I usually pull up a reference on my iPad, but y'all can see I was not prepared. I need to load this Lorraine up on my iPad. It's somewhere here. The Gatorade though, yeah. The Gatorade's pretty good. Philo. Yeah, like the food cards in general, I'm generally like really excited for. Like yeah, like the Philo support's really, really strong. There's like that new unique ally, right? That's also really good for Philo. Yeah, the Gatorade's like really good. I want to see if I can like tweak my Suzaku deck to be more kitchen coded next set, because I absolutely love the fling cake or throw food card. Oh, she is Lorraine. That's just a sword glow. That's just the okay, that's the rendering. Cost more 1 cost 4 damage is really good. Yeah, especially with like a bunch of things having like stealth and like Cheshire Cat still being Cheshire Cat. Like I really like there's more removal for stuff like that. On enter discard gets +2 damage and unpreventable. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I especially with like, yeah. Oh, actually, no. Clarence did get nerfed, but I still think Philo is still very viable. You'll be listening in. Awesome. Feel free to chill. This is supposed to be a chill scuff stream, so I'm not really planning anything. So I'm just trying to progress through this. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other. Oh yeah, the deck that I've been shilling to people is the I will finally make diamonds work with Dante deck in PRD. Like I really freaking want to make a diamond in the rough work, and there's like that level 3 Exia ring that's like every time you recover you add a blood counter that raises his max health. And I'm just like, wait a moment, you can like do the diamond in the rough empower a bunch, bolt a diamond a billion times when you're level 3, and the blood counter just like they're on activation. I don't know how viable it is because that ring is probably as fragile as like a Lay's potato chip. I'm assuming you're talking about Philo, the combo with the hotcakes and an unpreventable kind of bonkers. Yeah. I think I'm very curious. Like, I also want to know y'all's thoughts on the new seasonal ban thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are saying fractal meta is coming back, which I can definitely see with based off of the current spoilers that we got recently, like the one that True Champion Gaming dropped and the Fractal Insight dropped. I think those spoilers are very fractal package coded. Yeah. Also, like it's like Fractals is very like turn 2 kill, and then like there's a lot of Philo support, which also like turn 2, turn 3 kill. Oh, Tsuki, hello! Holy guacamole, I love guacamole. I've drawn a whopping 1 line tonight. I need to lock in, chief. I want to keep trying to refine my Astro Diana list. Ooh, Astro Diana, but with Fractals getting huge buff, I think it's gonna be an aggro season for me. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely gonna be aggro season, and you can also see that like with the new was it the Byakko support card for Proxies Vault. Like, I wonder what the devs are expecting us to do. Like, I'm not a competitive player by any means, but I'm very curious. I like following the meta, so I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do. Pros outweigh the cons. Squawk is great, right? I'm scared with these fast decks. Level 3 is gonna be hard. Yeah, I know, Shoku, you're a level 3 deck lover. I want to play Dante level 3. And like, I feel like I know it's like kind of partially because like all of the support so far is very like Dante spoiler coded, and we've gotten like the smallest sliver of Lorraine spoilers aside from like Philo. I have a near max rarity Astra Diana. Listen, everyone. Every time I want to use it, it's like aggro, but I'm so like for me, like I have a very high rarity suited list that I really wanted to work. I think I have to tweak it a little bit next season. Like it's been not that strong this season because I'm really lazy at tweaking the ratios, but I need to tweak it. Tsuki, you're gonna be playing ALC Diana. Ooh, which one? The Cursebreaker one or the Stalker one? I think both are really cool cards. Okay, this time I'll draw. Okay, let me draw the belt. I have a very scuffed layout today too at my desk because I recently bought a pillow stand for my tablet, so it props up the tablet a little bit more, so I don't have to like get scoliosis. But I don't know, I'm trying to get used to it. Yes, and maybe demo cards. We did get Mrs. Picarda Waddle. Yeah, Picarda. Yeah, I think Picarda's like the only like Lorraine 3, the true Lorraine 3 spoiler support that we got. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like I know we have like the developer stream, like starter deck teasers, but like did we get anything else besides Picarda? Like I'm really curious how the static counters are gonna work. Like because we don't have too much information about it or like synergy things. Like we can kind of see with Dante they're spoiling a lot of alien spells, and now you have lots of girls that he can adopt and take care of. They finally gave you Altar Tactical Retreats. Yeah, the one with Diane, the surfboard. I freaking love it. Like, my favorite part about the EVPs is that oftentimes those EVPs are drawn by Sunaki En, which is the illustrator for my boy Cell Converter. I just really like Sunaki En's art style, and I think they nailed all of the EVP arts this time. Yeah, I think I like the Tactical Retreat with Diana and the fish, and the Arisana potion one, the draw a stamina, I think, with the tea party set. Her bazungas are bazungaing, and the fractal insight. I see 3 fractal of insights on the art. I think that's broken. What do y'all think? For Tsuki, neither. I'm sticking to level 2 because I am building towards Camille with Veltech. Ooh, Veltech deck! There's her ranger bonus and backup units to throw me all items. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. Also thinking back on Alice stuff. Oh, Phantasmagoria! Oh, yeah, you're welcome! Yeah, I'm glad that you were able to receive all the stuff. Yeah, the Phantasmagoria proxy is one of my favorite ones that I made, so enjoy. Yeah, Slip Away, Alice. I'm a huge fan too. I'm not a fan of the card effect. I think it's a little weak, but the art itself is super duper cute. I love it. Get the Sun's World. Sorry, Lorraine, your face is gonna be out of view for a little bit. Managed to get the 4 false steps back in PTM. Sheesh. So hopefully I can get these 4 pretty easily. Manifesting easy pulls for you. Your Twitter and Discord profile picture is now I'll slip away. Good taste, very good taste. I love how it's the Spectre, or no, not Spectre, the Phantom Monarch Alice. You don't see that Alice pretty frequently, so big fan, big fan. Oh my god, I haven't used Clip Studio on this tablet in a hot second. Yeah, like for those curious about like my art process, like 90% of my art is done on Procreate on my iPad because I like to take it to like work so I can draw during my work breaks and stuff. And then I do like all the shading, all the rendering, all the flag colors, all the base rendering on my iPad, and like I only port it to Clip Studio only when I need to start putting like the card UI on, and also when I run out of layers on my iPad because my iPad is not super new. So the RAM is not the highest, so it kind of just explodes on impact. It looks really bad for now, but trust, it'll look better. Where is the Kanye Astral Shard proxy? Good question. I should. I have a huge queue. Like, I don't know what, like, I try to draw proxies based off of what I think is going to be used most frequently. So that's why I made Polaris. Like now knowing, like, so the proxy vault, my thing is I don't make the proxy vault proxies right away. I let them sit to make sure they don't get the erratas. And only when I'm like pretty confident that there's no more additional erratas happening, that's when I decide to commit to making the proxies. So now I made the Polaris, and the Clarin also got nerfed, so now I'm like, okay, I think it's safe for me to make these proxies, and hopefully the text won't change too drastically. But yeah, the Astral Shard one is like, I want to make one, but like, I don't know anyone who plays Astral Shards. Do you, Ryan? Do you play Astral Shard tokens? It's okay. You've been using the power cell too. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, like there weren't too many tokens in existence at the start of Grand Archive, so I was like, I can do all of them, and then I was proven very wrong very fast. So I need to like pick and choose now. Like I wish I could spend all my time every day just like drawing away, but I have a thing called a full-time day job that eats through my sleep. I'm only able to stream tonight because I'm working remote tomorrow, so I can like stay up late and I can work from my bed. I don't draw things to stop resting. Yeah, like oh, I was talking with like Shoku about like streaming earlier today, but like even streaming and art too, like consistency is really important, I realized, because I haven't streamed for a hot second, and when I opened up OBS, I was struggling really hard, like figuring out how the settings worked and everything. And I think the same goes with art. Like sometimes like I go on like a big like art hiatus just because like day job, or like I'm just not feeling it, and then like I open it back up and I'm like, oh my god, I can't. Like I think it's like, for me, I try to just like even doodle, like not even finishing, but just like a face, like a 3/4 facing face at least once a day, just so like my hand muscle memory like doesn't forget like the settings of like changing the brush size and stuff. I think it's like those small things that like kind of add up over time. Yeah, the one thing about like me trying to get used to Clip Studio is like my tablet doesn't have a touch screen for the Windows. It's like a normal like screen tablet that doesn't have touch, because touch ones are expensive. So I'm like trying to figure out these shortcut keys, but then I also have to figure out like my phone placement for like the VTube Studio thing. It's like I'm like, what do I do? What do I do, man? Which catch up Monday. Astra, Aether Ring generates, and you have 4 foils. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Whenever I draw Diana next, I will slap it on some UI and make an Astra type. But yeah, I guess like speaking of tokens, like I am trying to make more, like a lot more tokens right now, because I do plan to open up an Etsy shop by the end of the year. I'm aiming it to have it open by this fall or end of summer at the earliest, after I get back from Worlds. I've received way too many people. Thank you to all support, by the way, but way too many comments of people asking me to sell my cards more accessibly online. And after some consulting with locals and friends, I think I'm gonna open up an Etsy to sell my cards. So yeah, so because of that, I kind of want to make sure I have like lots of options so people don't have to order from me multiple times. So I'm gonna try making as many whatchamacallit, new proxies. Direwolf. Direwolf is probably one of my favorite tokens I've made so far. It has so all of my old tokens, so the Power Cell one, the Direwolf Fledgling, Flower Bud, Spirit Shard, Spirits themselves, and Servile Possessions, all of them are my OCs. but I am running out of OC, so that's why I swapped back to like actual GA characters. But would y'all like to? What do you prefer? Do you prefer me making tokens with OCs on them, or like actual GA IP? Like, I think like for the sake of like streaming and stuff, I know like using GA IP is like the most straightforward and easy. But I like y'all to see my meow meows, and I like to see my meow meows on stream. Ko has a fancy one, yeah. Yo, we to fund my cardboard, please. I spent too much money this year. I've been spending too much money on Weiss Schwarz, and that's not even Grand Archive. Like, yeah, this was the year I got into Weiss Schwarz a little bit. Mainly because I've been interested in it, but I couldn't figure out which IPs I would invest in. And then was it last November when I was in Akihabara, they just so happened to release the Weiss Schwarz Blau set for one of my favorite childhood animes, Nintama Rantaro. And I was like, holy frick, I need to invest in it. So like I bought like a bajillion boxes, and I have like probably like, I think I ended up opening like 2 master sets full of cards from that, roughly. And we like pulled a bunch of SIGs. And then I built that deck and only found out like earlier, was it this week, that Blau was getting discontinued, and then I lost it. And then, but the good news is I have finally built my normal Weiss Schwarz deck, which is the Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm not like, I don't actually play the phone game as much as I used to. Like I used to play super casually. Like I don't do Guild Wars. I just like getting rocks to roll in the gacha casual. But my favorite girly Galleon was in the Weiss Schwarz thing, and I was like, I need her, so I built a deck around her. Oh, Caitlin Pie, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Power cells too famous. Okay, another question for everyone. Like, I'm running out of my old power cells and thinking reprinting them for the 3rd time, but I'm like, do I just like, that art is so old now. Like I drew that way back in like 2023. No, 2024. Like super early 2024, and I'm like, that's not my art style anymore. It's really old art. Like if you look at it, it's very different from my current art style. And I'm like, do I just redraw the power cell token? Like my same blue hair boy Campanella, but new me. Maybe I can draw my crab on there this time. You like seeing my OCs in GA? Thank you. I thought the OCs are very cool. I love seeing people passion represented by seeing my favorite Blorbos and other styles is very fun. Yeah. That's not anime TCG Western game design. You got around the whole pick an IP issue very fast with Weiss. Just play Dengeki Bunko. Hopefully they'll just move the IP that would be in Blau to regular Weiss. Yeah, like I heard I have heard that the Blau rules and the Rose rules are basically identical. Like I was able to play like my Grand Blue Fantasy deck into my Nintama deck, even though the Nintama deck was Blau and the normal Grand Blue Fantasy was normal Weiss Schwarz, but the power stat lines are significantly, I guess, nerfed in the Blau decks, so it's like really hard to win with the Blau decks is like what my impression is. But at least like the rules are the same. And if you can cancel the damage really, really well, then I guess you can lock in. Weiss Schwarz. I love playing the gacha, and the new Relink expansion has been fun. Yeah, I've been meaning to play the Relink. I haven't played the original one, but I played the demo for the new expansion. I really liked it, so I'm kind of waiting to see if maybe like Black Friday there might be a sale for it, which would be nice. Maybe I can render some hair a bit. The thing about rendering this is that like the actual card size is gonna be like this small. Like this small. And if I draw this one line, like y'all are not gonna see it. So I need to stop zooming in. Like a trick for people like artists starting new. I learned this from my sibling who does digital art for a living essentially. Is that whenever you draw digital art, don't zoom in so much. Just like zoom out of the canvas. Like you see like this Lorraine belt I just put together. Low key, it looks really bad. But then like if you like zoom out enough, it's like it's fine. Like you know that's a belt, and most of your eyes are gonna go towards like her face and her claret sword. Redraw. I can put this side by side in the binder. I think it'll look really nice. Oh, for the power cell. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll redraw it. Because I also have like was it in between the power cell and my Spirit of Water token, I did give Campanella a new outfit. Am I tempted to giving him another outfit? Yes. So we'll see. Like he does have a thing, like if like on the reference sheet, like if you actually remove Campanella's hat, this VTuber model unfortunately doesn't have it, but if you remove the hat, it's supposed to reveal a halo. Like he's supposed to be like a angel librarian type of person. But maybe I'll do that, like hatless halo Campanella. Personally, I think it's worth the full price. I totally get waiting. Hopefully, I can get it for a good price. Yeah, or maybe I can just save up, like not buy another case of PRD and use that money for a guaranteed hit. That is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I should do that. I've been slowly remembering that if you buy games, you're guaranteed to get the stuff that you want if it's not a gacha game. Like, if you get Grand Blue Fantasy Rising, you will get all the playable characters if you spend that flat rate of money instead of gachaing. Angel Mansion. Yeah, baby. I like the Angel decks in GA. I wish that we could get more Angel package decks. Because I know it's supposed to be a little bit tribally, but it's kind of being played like in a smaller vacuum. But like the Angel Tendant, that healing angel, it's like pretty small packages. I want like a completely like die angel package. Maybe in Pantheon? Maybe Boon of Seraphic. Or Wadino Seraph vibe deck. I feel like I can make Lorraine's eyes a little more prominent. He's a PRD or video games. If you think about it, like one box of PRD is like one full AAA title video game that you're guaranteed. Like you are guaranteed to get that video game. So yeah, versus like GA, you get a box of PRD and you're not even sure if you can pull the Dante level 4 card because that's a UR that you only get one copy of. If you think about it that way, that like puts me to the ground. And then I forget about the next day and go, ooga, I should get another box of PRD. Let's pull a CUR, sell and get everything. That's what I'm hoping. Like I want to pull the Lorraine CUR because I don't want it. So I can sell it and then I can like use that money for something else. I'm sorry. I want to make sure that the Lorraine CUR gets the people who do want it. But I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll be keeping the Lorraine CUR if I pull it. Oh, Bird! Hello, Bird! Welcome. Thank you for coming by. I'm just working on the Lorraine Clarent proxy. I've had like barely any progress. I drew a bell. That's all I did today. What What else am I missing? There's the capsule belt thing that I'm not gonna bother with. I'm looking through my iPad for like references. She has another belt. Why does she have so many belts? She's not a Final Fantasy character. I was so glad we didn't get a Diana CUR. I feel like if Diana did get a CUR, I feel like it would have been Jover for like 5 people. Like extremely Jover for like 5 people. If all the Diana stands in the chat right now. Would y'all want a Diana CUR if the option arises? If Weebs came up to you, they were like, would you want a Diana CUR to exist? Would you? Let me try this something like an experimental thing. Oh, that's so much easier. Okay, wait. So I did this, I did this, I did that. Oh my god, that was so much faster. And then I can just like... Oh my god! Wait, the shading's so much better too. Holy frick, what have I been doing? Wait, where's my lasso fill? Oh my god! Y'all, I rediscovered lasso fill. We're back. We're so back. If I was handed a Diana CUR, yes. Water, allies, Alan might be feasible in PRD. I might be coping though. Yes, I had been shown the new Power Cell Tamer card. And like, I've grown a little bit. So instead of going like, oh my god, Gundam Alan is real, I'm like, is it really Gundam Alan? Am I being bamboozled by Weaves once again? But Alan, he's the last guy left. Any sliver of Alan's support to make it slightly viable. I'm okay if like Alan takes a sweet time to come back, as long as he's like B tier meta. If he's like S tier meta, then everyone's gonna be playing him and everyone's gonna say that Alan's a boogeyman. I want him to stay comfortably like where like Shadow Strike Tristan like settle down. The level 2 Diana, it's not a CUR necessarily. So what it is that the ALC Arsana, Diana, Tony level 2s, they just have 71 or 72 versions of A and 71, 72 versions of B. So it's like essentially both A and B versions are CURs in terms of population, but just because the B options are called the B versions, people assume that the B variant is the more rare one, but in reality, both of them are the same population. And therefore, both versions can be considered a variation of a CUR. Oh yeah, you're right, I said that too. Yeah, thank you. You have $2 to your name, Suki. I feel you. IDK if I actually want one or not, because I basically need to pull one, never be able to, yeah. Invective, instruction popping the power cell makes it swing for 7. Yeah, baby. Swing for 7. Neuron activation. Oh my god, I love Lasso Phil. I could have done this all day. I could have done this whole time. Variants are 108 populations to 100 pop between A and B. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Thank you. Don't forget to save your files. I haven't saved all day. Ugh. What else am I working on? I can show y'all this one. Nico. This one needs a lot more work. As y'all can see, this one is missing an entire background. Outcast Forever. Hello, good evening. Thank you for stopping by. Lasso tool is very handy for copy paste something very new to it though. Yeah. Yeah, like the lasso tool for Procreate and the lasso tool for Clip Studio is very different. So I'm just like that's like with it, like I only started really using Clip Studio like last year. So I'm still trying to understand how Clip Studio works. This Nico. That's Nico. Where's the rendering there? Oh, I see. These layers have to be above because the water is going over her legs. I also doubt the other thing about Clip Studio Paint that I like and also am terrified of is the bajillion infinite resources that you can download for like free or like super cheap. And I have like choice paralysis of what I should choose. You can see I downloaded all these potion brushes for Arasana the other day. What do I choose? I remember I downloaded a background thing for Nico. I guess it's that. Lotus 3D model? What does this do? Oh, frick, it's like an actual 3D model. Oh, frick. No, I don't want to cover her thighs. Well, I feel like in that case, I should just do flower brushes. I definitely have flower brushes here somewhere. Nico. It's so late, but now I'm motivated to do art. Yes, join me. Draw with me is what I'm doing one of those draw with me streams. So yeah, join me. Join me scroll through all these bajillion resources that I am struggling to figure out what to use them for. Oh, good evening, Say. How y'all doing? Actually, there's a lot more people watching I thought. Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm working on proxies tonight for Grand Archive with minimal success. I had choice paralysis tonight. Ooh, I get these like ice thorn brushes. Yeah, I have like if I like like neuron activation. Okay, I see the vision. Okay. I'll add that then. These are crystal brushes downloaded. Ooh, chain brushes? paper brushes, water brushes. Oh, there's so many things. Oh, wait. I should not do that here. I should do this one, like, here. If my computer crashes, I love y'all. Alright, good night, Rai. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. What if I start a new proxy instead, y'all? I am working on the, whatchamacallit, the new core fractal one. I want to draw, what's her name? The Ooga Booga lady. Augustine? Why is this sideways? Like this? Like, no. Y'all know, y'all can see how noob I am at Clip Studio. No, y'all are seeing how noob I am. Holy crap. Maybe I can do like water, a flooded library. I wanna change the angle of this. How do I change the angle of this? Ugh. Wait a moment. Let me close this out. Augustine, right? I think out of all the CSRs, I 100% think Augustine's the best one out of all of them so far. It's like she's so freaking gorgeous. Like my jaw dropped when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Also, sorry if I'm causing like nausea from moving the camera. Y'all can look away for a hot second. Wait, I can just. Nah, that's fine. Wait, how do I make it smaller? Okay, maybe I just need to redo this from the start. Ugh. Oh. Oh. How do I... Wait. Come back. Hold. Hold it. Bring it. Come on, Nico. You can do it. Turn. Why is it so hard to turn, girl? Don't worry. Clipsy works magic to me. A little bit of my brain like, whoa, that's just because early, not AM. Oh, it's like super early where you are. Good morning. Let's see if I can switch things. Okay, maybe I'll try this one instead. Careful study. Good evening. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all can see that I am struggling with Clip Studio Paint. Y'all, it's never too late to start art. I just started using Clip Studio last year. Little fun fact about me is I did not start digital art until like 2020, 2021-ish. Until then, I was a traditional artist, so I had no idea how to do digital art. So if y'all like scroll through my art and go back to like 2020, my art sucked. Like it looked really bad. But thanks to Grand Archive and making me neuron activation with Weemin, I've been able to improve my use of digital art, and I overcame drawing on the iPad, but now I have to overcome drawing on Clip Studio. Oh, there you go, there you go. All right, we are in the house. I want to get to the room. How do I get to the room? Doing room tour. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm gonna get carried. Pivot. New inspiration. Dante and Unk outfit. Woman. Yes. Like I've been like kind of like Dante pilled recently, and I like the other day I was like just coming up with like random concepts for like new OCs, and I subconsciously literally just made the Dante copy, and I was like, frick me. I was like, dude in the laboratory saving a child, and I was like, wait, I've heard this somewhere. Oh my god, Nico, get in the room. Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I know y'all were looking for our stream, not this. Not whatever. Hey. Wait, let me go back. Let me. They're just drop pillars. They're just drop pillars. They're just give up and drop pillars. I'll think about that. All my physical sketches I scan do line art. Yeah, I used to do that too. Like back in college, when I I used to have like a bunch of watercolor and markers at home, but then when I went to college, I didn't bring all of that with me, but I wanted to color stuff. So what I did is I sketched like art, and then like I put it into I took a photo of it on Ibis Paint and extracted the lines, and then I colored it using like my finger on my phone. I wasn't one of those like Mona Lisa people, but like I see how they could do it. Okay, what's this? Is this a line? Do I just paint over this? Do I just painstakingly paint over this? I'll play around with it. Worst case, I port this back into Procreate because I'm just so much more oriented on Procreate. Like me drawing on Clip Studio is like me drawing with like my left hand. I should be able to use a shift key. Yeah. I know some of my shortcuts. I'm here to channel durability counters onto Clarent, but Sable Mirror is cool too. Thanks, Korhazi Outlook. I'm okay with Clarent losing the extra damage prevention. They literally ruined my Suzaku deck. I'm okay with it. Oh, computer lock-in, baby. Oh, computer chat. Oh, it's struggling. It's struggling so hard. Maybe I just do really fast. When I hold down the keys, my computer is like beep, and it does like a sticky key saying, I wonder how to disable it. When are we seeing all 4 fate stones on the field 100%? I'm not sure about scent, but I've seen I played a funny game with someone a while ago, and he was able to bring out 3 out of 4 fate stones, and like using like Advent the Shenju. And this is like a normal deck, a standard format, by the way. It was pretty good. Come to the Pantheon table, we make dreams come true. Yeah, can you be the final one to make it work? Bring all the power of the Shenju. Shenju not welcome in standard, but welcome in Pantheon. Mi-chan. The cat's here. My computer's making so many. My battery's running low. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, my computer was unplugged this entire time. Holy frick. Am I still alive? Okay, I think I'm still alive. Ayo, I was streaming without my computer being plugged in. I'm back. Living life on the edge. Yeah. It's my scuffed stream for a reason. Where's my pen go? Oh, there it is. 4 years they lied about Arcane. That's a fact. You're hyped for the Battle Pass and Dungeon Guide promo, but no chances until maybe Houston. Yeah, like they're starting the are they starting the Battle Pass this world, or are they starting it from Osaka? I forgot about that because I know the Ascent store, like the prize wall thing. I know that one is changing, starting Osaka. So World's store should be the same. Big question mark. No wonder it was dying. Yeah, everything makes sense now. I'm sorry, computer chat. It was me. I wasn't feeding you static counters. Oh yeah, this computer feels like. They're starting it with world. Oh, they are starting with worlds. You'll find me grinding the DG during worlds. Yeah. Oh yeah, still there to say that, yeah. And he said that if you wanted a full playset of the foil dungeon guide promo, you need to either go to like 4 ascents and like max it out, or like play with 4 friends and go please, 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 please. I don't want sticky keys. The CPR in the store starting during PRD season afterwards. Yeah. So that one's gonna start around Osaka. I hope they aren't too expensive. Me too. Like, for me, fortunately, like, I was in the game early enough that I was able to snag the Hanchu Dungeon Guide promos, but I also don't really play level 3 decks right now. So, I do want to play. I guess that's my reason why I want to play level 3 Dante's, because I actually want to, like, capitalize on my Dungeon Guide promos I got a few years back. I need 4 friends. We can be your friend, Shoku. We can play Pantheon together. You know me, I'm so good at Pantheon, I can count 1. Who's keeping the DG though? Me. It's me. Art battle for it. Let's do rap battle. That will make it very interesting. I don't want sticky keys. Save. Can. Oh, that's so bad. Wait, let me change the setting. How do I change the sound effect? Oh, frick. I don't think y'all can hear, but I turned on my sticky key setting on my computer and it's absolutely annoying. Let me change that. Settings. Sticky key. No sound. Turn off sticky keys when 2 keys are pressed at the same time. I shift time. Okay, hopefully this works. Shoku, you are world's famous Shoku Waddles. Just go to any group of people and they'll be like, oh my god, it's the Shoku Waddles. Of course I have my voice. Yeah. Yeah. We will get you all your shiny promos. Your new tokens are you're ready for Pantheon? Heck yeah. Now, I've only built 1 Pantheon deck. I want to build another Pantheon deck. Best room way to remove key sticky keys is remove key from this keyboard ourselves. True. Okay, I think I fixed it. At least it's not beeping anymore. Like the beeping is so loud, it's like the equivalent of like the metal rod falling down. So I think we're chilling now. See, this is me. I'm learning how to stream. I'm slowly learning what ideal settings I should have. Anyway, what are y'all gonna play next season for PRD? Are y'all gonna try Dante from Devil May Cry? Are y'all gonna try Lorraine but lightning? Are y'all gonna play Fractals and become the boogeyman? I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. Like, I want to play Dante for sure. Like, I definitely want to try him and then see if I want to stick with him. I want to build Pantheon decks because there's so many Underland cards I want to play that just don't get touched. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Pantheons. Like, a lot of, like, just because it's singleton, like, it makes you actually think about using like the less love cards in standard format, and I thought that's really cool. And especially if I like foil it out, it's actually like viable because a lot of like foils of like unpopular cards are not as expensive. Are there other decks besides Arasana? Say in your world it's always Arasana, buddy. I'll be playing Lorraine until I can get my Camille's. Yeah. Manifesting for your Camille's for you. No, it's just our son, her girlfriend Diana. Yeah. You're playing Draft, not Pantheon. That's fair. I'm curious what the draft packs are gonna be like. I wonder if they're gonna be like the same as the draft packs from the A and B. Because I know the draft packs were, was it draft? Yeah, draft packs for A and B were like regalia from the home worlds. I wonder if it's like the same or if it's like new homeworld regalia. Maybe we finally get more art of like Proxia and her girlfriend. I would appreciate that. What's this? Oh. Um, Johnny, hello, Dance Johnny Dance. Howdy, good evening. Thank you for dropping by. Sounds like we need another Modest Climb. Yeah. Has Modest Climb considered making like a Pantheon edition? That'd be cool. Like, I don't exactly know how you would do it, but different format discussions would be fun. I'm first picking hot cake every time. Correct answer. You started looking into Azoth lore and they are so gay. Yes, they haven't always gay. I love Grand Archive because we had the good Yuri and now we're having toxic Yaoi next set. I'm very happy. So you have seen Connie's art? What? Only so long, that'd be fun. Code needs to build a Pantheon deck on stream. Yeah, I want to see what her, like, has she built a Pantheon deck before? Like, I wonder, like, I know she likes Nico. Actually, this kind of looks kind of pretty. That looks kind of pretty. Maybe. Wait, not brightness. Hue. Actually, maybe. Like transparent buildings. That kind of looks cool. Then maybe I can Hold on. I think I got it. I did this, and then I do this, and then I do that, and then I do that, and then I did this, and then do that, and then I do that. This and that, this and that. Thing about my art process is I'm very chaotic. Okay, I can see the vision. Spoilers, no icon code. I love the icon code. I want more icon codes. I love rolling the gacha. Has Rai done okay in Pantheon so far? I want to build a Rai Pantheon. I'm not sure if you heard them, but someone from Team 32 has built a Pantheon deck called Prime Minister Rai. It's like Prime Minister Rai, and the whole strat is that you put in every single crowd's favorite card that you can in there, and you just do politics. You don't even play Rai, you just do politics, and you have like one arcane blast to just hold in your hand and just like wait. I think it's really funny. Oh, did you share the Dariana Grande art, Shoku? Is that what it is? Yeah, the Ariana Grande art. Yeah. Oh yeah, my ship name for Ars Anandayan is Ariana Grande. I should maybe reprint the Ariana sleeves. They sell really well for some reason. I mean, I guess rightfully so. Political rise, pretty interesting. OMG, when I was reading the articles and I found they call each other Ari and D, I got so giddy, got a lot of GA gays. Yeah, GA is the GA and gay. Happy Pride, everyone. I'm the consumer, Shoku. We are the consumers. I want more BL though. I would love me some new Dante BL with Virgil. Do y'all think Virgil's actually gonna get like a card, or do you think Virgil's just like a character in the story? Because like I feel like, I mean, like we have two arts of him so far. We have the one in the lore article, and then we also have the one in Dante's Mastery, the book one, page 3, I think. That's also Virgil. Virgil, undead necromancer. Yeah. Aren't the theories he's already dead? I think so. I think. Well, it's like we don't know. Like we think that the lore article implies that he died, but we don't know yet, because if you look at the Virgil in the lore article, that's like a few years ago Virgil, and then the Mastery Virgil is like a current timeline. And I'm not sure if like also like GA is kind of like, I think GA is pretty inconsistent when it comes to like when the champions get access to their level 3 elements and change outfits. Like just because a level 3 outfit doesn't mean that it's like later in the timeline. So I'm wondering like if the Exia Virgil with the mask and his mastery is like the current timeline, or like shortly before the main events of the current timeline. How many GA characters have canonically died at this point? Let's go in order. Cambria, I don't think anyone's died. Like, Lorraine had a field day, but she didn't die. I guess Nimue died. Or, I mean, no, her memories were stolen. She's still alive because her car says, like, I can't remember Merlin's name, so she's still alive. Azoth has like a bajillion people dead. So there's like all the people who died in the war during Tony and Adrian's first mission, and then the original Rose and Dahlia died. And then Claude dies. I think those are the main deaths in Azoth. And then Sengo, I have no idea. Like, that's my weakest point in the GA lore. Like, I have absolutely no idea what happened to Sengo. And then Underland, Alice hypothetically died. Snow White definitely died. Briar is an EP baby. Ganietta died. Crawl doesn't die. Crawl is forever. Maybe I said Claude. Imagine if Masked Dante is like Fate Archer and just submitted into his own timeline, has to deal with Sassy Dante. I would absolutely love that. The flavor text that says she doesn't remember her name was while Nimue still had Excalibur though, right? I mean, so like the Excalibur plot, so like way back in the Ascent Houston, like the very first Ascent, I went to Silidar and I pestered him about it. I pestered him and Nog, who's like the rules person. And I was like, can you give me more lore about like what's up with the Excaliburs? And they were very like, we can't tell you the whole thing about it, which makes sense. But it sounded like there's a real Excalibur sword and then there's a dummy sword. And it's what my friend and I deduced from that conversation is that Merlin replaced the real physical. I know there's like 3 Excaliburs in this story. It was like the spell Excalibur, which is like that Luxem spell, and then there's like the physical Excalibur sword, and then I think is like Merlin stole the Excalibur sword thinking that it was a spell that she needed, but then in order for Nimue to not catch on, Merlin replaced the sword with a dummy sword is what I think happened, but it's not confirmed. Maybe I run to like maybe like at Worlds, like I like go to like Belle and be like, Belle, help me. Briar's my goal in life, yeah. What's the lore about how a champion turns into an ally? That's a good question. Like, because that's like the first time when something like that happened, where like a former champion became an ally. Like, there's probably like the realistic thing, which is like GA developers not wanting to make a Snow White champion and a Briar champion because like design wise it just doesn't work. Yeah, I guess like it's just like maybe like when champions become fully out of commission is maybe when they get shafted from the champion mechanic. It's just all a hypothetical guess, by the way. Like, Snow White is, like, absolutely dead. Like, Alice is still kind of dead, but, like, CL did save the combined Alices, so he might not be able to get, like, the Alice that he cared for back, but she is still alive, is my guess. Briar is just an EP boy in an EP world, and I totally understand that. Like, there's also like a bajillion like champions at the Grand Archive itself, and the game is probably like they can only feature so many, so maybe they might feature some future ones or like past like senpai champions as like allies instead. Maybe. Imagine Mordred took steps away from championhood, so maybe once they choose to leave the archive, settle down in the world. Yeah, because yeah, I think the Mordred recollection basically confirmed that Mordred stayed in Cambria because he wanted to be with his waifu Gildas, which is totally fair. Yeah, so maybe like we might like I know like we've seen like Diana come back, Merlin, Tristan come back, Lorraine coming back, but like we might not see Mordred come back at least for a hot second, or unless if it's like a prequel story, I think. Well, we have champions who aren't GA champions. I guess why can't we have former champions, not champions? Too? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess yeah. We also have like Oblivious, which like is also like the biggest question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Let's see. Ooga booga, those are big bazongas. Okay, so I do this, I do this. This is like the render. I actually don't know what this layer does. I have effects brushes. I need to be careful. So like if y'all curious, this border that's around the card that y'all see, that is the printing line. So when I actually send it to a manufacturer, anything that's in this edge line might be cut off. So I'm trying to figure out the optimal water. Is this the same? Oh no, it's a smaller one. I feel like the card type itself doesn't hold that much lore. Yeah, I think like originally it did a lot more, but I think now with like GA focusing on game design, I feel like it might be a little bit more limited, but I do see that like some cards do still hold on like importance with the effect and stuff. But yeah, I think maybe not as much as like DOA FTC. Can I hide crabs in the border and call an Easter egg if it doesn't get cut off? I certainly can. Maybe I can play around with the UV foil treatment and like draw some UV foil crabs in the background. Maybe I do that. Interesting idea. Is this too much water? I can't tell. My layer below. Click on that. Do this. Normal. I realized the color wheel is inverted for Clip Studio and Procreate because red's on the right side for Procreate. Huh. Maybe that's why it's so jarring to me. Yeah, this is a trick that I learned on YouTube. So you have this, so like let's say like the layer, the colors are fine, but you want to make it a little bit funnier looking. You get like a solid like block over the character that you want to recolor, and then you do like blues and purples, and then for the parts that you want to emphasize more, you slowly do a gradient into like orange and red and white. So for me, like any skin tones, I probably want to emphasize a little bit more. And do this. Well, that's interesting. Do that, and then you change the layer from normal to overlay, and then adds a little bit of oomph. Sylvie is a champion in a card unless she became a champion and hadn't gone there. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Sylvie's like a weird outlier too. But she's also Sylvie. Thinking emoji. Another thing I can do is I can do the yeah, so you make a copy of like the base. So this is like a copy of like the Nico. And then I change it to the color layer, set it to 20%. Go here. Tonal correction, gradient map. I have a bajillion gradients. And you can change like it's basically like a color filter. It's really subtle if you don't know too much about the differences, but hopefully it shows the difference shows up on stream pretty well. Do I want to make it more blue centric? Hello, Hema. Oh, this is pretty. But it doesn't match with the background. I'll do this one. Lower the opacity a bit. Is this even do anything? Not really. And then I can go here, and then I can tonal correction here. A bit more blue. Do I dare going into my favorite gradient maps for this too? When are we getting Emperor Tail the champion? Yeah, buddy. Fujichogo Champ Lineage Trust. It's confirmed. Fujichogo is making champions for a set in 2027. I'm terrified how expensive that one's gonna be though. Like I'm like 99% sure that one of the Fujichogo champion arts is gonna be the CU art, and it's gonna cost like 10 arms and like half a leg and like a liver and a spleen. Oh my god, say imagine if Fujichogo draws Arasana. I will salute you if that happens. Yeah, cursed, yeah. And sell all your organs to buy the Fuji lineage. Yeah, like the Fujichogo lineage is gonna be like regardless of what the champion is, like it's gonna be like absolutely insane. Do I like this one? Do I like this one? Actually, wait. I changed the color mode. Because RGB is how it shows up on computer, and then CYMK is how it's gonna look when I print it on like paper. I'm curious if y'all see the difference on stream. Hopefully it does. Let's try. You know, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. It's like very pink and purple and blue vibes. You activate eminent lethargy. Have a good night, happy drawing. Thank you, Korhazi Outlook. Have a nice evening. Thinking about yallll reminds me of how much I love how everything about Alice 3 makes sense except from Ember Alice 2. Yeah. It's I'm so confused at how Alice 3 works in terms of like flavor. Because like Alice 1 Chessman and Alice 1 Spectre is like the two Alices live separately in Wonderland. And then level 2 is like they fusion danced. Except for Chessman. Chessman, I guess it's like if you take the Spectre route, I guess it's like you have to stick with the Spectre route or you stick with the Chessman route. And the Chessman route is like the happy ending route. Tendaland's probably one of my most prized cars at the moment. Yeah, I saw the Tendalands in person at Offkai, and yeah, it looks really good. Like, it looks really good. Yeah, also, was it, I met up with Roger, one of the devs for Grand Archive, and he showed me the, was it the copy, like the test copy of the Mystic Purifier CPR, and it looks absolutely stunning. Like, I could not stop staring at it. So I really hope y'all can see it. It looks so good. I guess like an alternative version of this is like I do like a nighttime. Okay, I kind of see the vision here. I do need to add a. And then maybe I can like. I'm like manifesting like I should have a reference out, but like that one scene from the Chainsaw Man movie, the pool scene. Mm, no, not subtract. Not there. This is over. Can add the glow. Whoa, she's breathing. Oh my god, her thighs are going crazy. Glowing water, yeah. Oh shit. Okay, actually that is kind of looking fire. Let me catch up on comments. If you distort Alice as your level 1, chest as your 2, it's just like any character swap, like whatever, one to Merlin and one is Tristan. Yeah. What are the lore implications of Alice 3? Yeah, I don't know. I want them to release a lore article. Glowing Wawa. I'm kind of vibing with this. This looks kind of good. Is this the water? My keyboard keeps changing to Japanese, so when I type the layers, it just changes to Japanese text. Don't worry about it. Wait, don't forget to say. But yeah, maybe the nighttime vibe is where it's at. Yeah, this is a placeholder UI, by the way. I'm gonna change it later. Do this. I'm gonna get another layer. Overlay that. Maybe not overlay color. So I plan to do like this. I do glow. I go filter, motion blur, too much motion, not motion. Gaussian blur. Correction. I can vibe with this. Looking a lot like Blanche. Yeah, with like the pillars and stuff. It's giving Cambria. I think I'm vibing with this lighting more than that sunset one. Because now we have Clarent is like the sunset one, and then you have like the Nico, which is like nighttime themed. And then I'll have my Kongming Shifting Currents one, which is just idle. Okay, I definitely want to put something here to cover whatever that is up. So, oh, let's see if I have anything I could just use to fill that space up with random. Foliage. Foliage. I have my trusty foliage brushes too. Yeah, all of these ones that you're seeing right now, these are all from me trying to figure out the new UI for the cards. Oh yeah, I had this. I guess I could like. Eh, eh. Yeah. Fix the tone on that to be a bit more blue. Frosty brushes, grass. Okay, let's try it. Maybe it's crystal dust. This. Oh. Oh, actually, these are not bad. Like crystals. Okay, I did that. You're like, wow, we have crystals in the background. Oh, heading out, Suki. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, thanks for dropping by for a while. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh, enjoying the Shoku. Thank you. I think I'm figuring out the direction for this Nico piece. And then I have like my favorite go-to brushes. This one's called the Crystal Dust Light Brush. It's like a all-in-one brush. You just put it on the canvas and suddenly everything just looks better. And then there's also like these small. We can put this in the night sky. So no. It's this one I like too. It's like a pentagon brush. You'd buy this? That makes me happy. Hopefully I'll have this ready as a... What's it? This is gonna be the Sable Mirror proxy. I will have this soon whenever I finish this. I feel like I'm on the good right track. I just need to slap on the text thing, which will probably take another hour. The text part is really annoying. It's just me copying and pasting text, but also like adjusting the font size to fit everything. And like the UV texture layering to submit for print is kind of time consuming. So it probably won't stream that, but is her face too dark? Might make it lighter. Seasonal reminder, play the Creators Guild. Frick me. I always forget. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I won't get into the Creators Guild or like inconsistency because like it's here like I draw art, like a bunch of art in like 1 month and like no art for like 5 months. If you apply, I'll apply. Power numbers. I need to just like sit down. Maybe like one day I'll just like sit down, hop on call with someone and be like, help me fill out this Creators Guild thing. How to support Connie against Creators Guild? I don't know really. Like, shill shill, like not just me, but like shill art fan artists in general, because I don't think a single fan artist gone to the Creators Guild yet. And I remember like was it Ruruka and Momoka from Japan? They both applied and both did not get in. And then Lukiyuki, who's like one of the most active proxy makers, also did not get in. So like I honestly don't know. Like if like because those three, like for me, in my opinion, I think it should be those three and Choco who should definitely get in my book. But if they can't get in, I really don't know who can. I think they legit want 1K likes and 100 shares per post. Yeah, I think so too. Like I think it's like it sounds kind of grim, but I think what they're looking for is they need like a artist that already has clout and already has like a huge follower count, that just like they just post anything that automatically gets a bunch of likes. I think they're looking for those people, but then that also confuses me because like I feel like at least Momoka and Lukiyuki fall, at least both of them like fit that criteria of like a lot of followers, also in other fandoms, and like they also actively draw GA, and they both didn't get in, so I'm like really confused like why they didn't get in. Like I understand like for example like for me and Choco, and I guess like Say too, like we don't really draw much beyond GA, so like the stuff that we draw does get circulated within the GA community but doesn't really get expanded to like non-GA community people that much. So if the Golden Creators Guild tried to get new people into GA, I understand why we wouldn't fit that criteria, but then like going back to like other bigger creator like art creators that have a larger following than us, like I don't know why they didn't get in. Like it's just like big question mark emoji. But yeah, I think for like the sake of having any of us fan artists get in, I think I just need like I would ask like all non-artists GA players to like vouch for us, like not just me but like vouch for like all fan artists in GA and be like, why aren't any fan artists in GA getting into the Creators Guild? And maybe they might consider us a little bit more. But yeah, I bet they have like a certain goal, so if they don't want to change it, I think that's very fair too. So I don't know. For me, if I get in, I get in. If I don't get in, I don't get in. I don't care. Maybe that's why I don't apply. Like I don't really care if I get. If I get in, then that means I have more cardboard I have to sort. Yeah, how consistent content is pretty hard. I know consistency is definitely like a criteria, because like for like YouTube creators, like they expect YouTube creators to make high quality content for GA like at least a few times per season. So I think for like GA fan artists, if we were to get in, we need to keep up with it. So like we need to constantly draw like what they deem like high quality art consistently, which is like a big ask, I think. Yeah, Luki's like really honest. I really want them to get in. I really wonder why they don't have more clear guidelines to make it into the guild. Yeah, like I think I always talk about this because a lot of people like ask me about my thoughts about the Creators Guild application, and like this is also just, like me, the Connie speculation. But I think like they don't want to set clear guidelines for fan artists, at least, because like my guess is that for the Creators Guild, it's mainly intended for like video content creators where there's like clear references like views and like subscriber count and stuff, and also like TCG content's primarily like video content based on like the managing branding. But like when it comes to like fan artists, and also like Twitter's algorithm is really funky, so it's like just because the artist has like 20k 30k 100k followers doesn't mean that like their art will actually get circulated. Like I have like one of my friends who's like a very very like good artist. She's like amazing and like has like 10 over 10K followers, but like she doesn't post frequently. She only posts like once every few months, and like her art either gets like 7K likes or like 20. And I was like shocked when I saw like a lot of her posts like get like a sub 100 likes even though she has 10K followers, and it's because of the consistency. And like she does draw but she doesn't post it frequently, and so Twitter thinks that she's an inactive account, and it's only when she posts something and it hits someone's timeline and the algorithm catches on to it that it blows up. So it's like I think it's just really hard for like weaves to like get a number reference for Twitter, because just because you have like X amount of followers and X amount of likes per post is like not necessarily going to be stable down the line. If you change and shift your direction of like drawing for different fandoms, like you never know what's going to change. Math is mathing. Yeah. I don't care. Okay, how would it look in here? I think I like it. I think I like this. Let me. Okay, I think this Nico is turning out pretty good in my opinion. I think I'll like I might keep it simple because it's gonna the card itself is gonna be very small. Looks really good, thank you. I like how this one turned out. Yeah, so you can imagine Sable Mirror. The text box is probably gonna be larger, but that's okay. I might like change the UI so like the water goes on top of the text box. That would be a problem for another day me to handle. Yeah. I think this one's turning up pretty good. Okay, we had some progress. I actually worked on something today. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, I like the colors too. Yeah, if I wasn't first sold on like the orange background, that was just a placeholder. But this nighttime, this like night pool theme and color vibes, I like it. If y'all also didn't know, I put a lot of effort into her thighs, so I hope there will be some thigh appreciators. Meanwhile, the Clarent still needs some work. Like, I'm not sold on the colors for this one yet, so I think I'm gonna keep playing around with it on my. I think I'll boot this back onto my iPad and see what to do there. But yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of this Nico one. Yeah, maybe I'll post like the no UI version, like for me like this, onto Twitter sometime soon, and then I'll eventually put this into production. All right, I think I'm just gonna call it here. It is getting late for me, and I do have to work tomorrow. All right, I guess I'll call it here then. But yeah, thank you all for coming tonight. I guess I'll go through the list. But yeah, thank you. Shout out to Tsuki for hanging on, Courthouse Outlook for also sticking around early, from early through the end. Thank you, Kiranpai and Shoku for also hanging out, and Saris as well. Who else was here? I know Bird was here earlier. Rai was also here earlier. Johnny was here earlier. Yeah, and thank you, Shoku, for also hanging out as well. But yeah, I will see y'all. Hopefully I can lock in on doing more streams again in the future. So keep your eyes peeled. All right. Good night, everyone. I'll see y'all later. Ooh.